Today we will study about kingdom fungi. So you all are aware fungi are present everywhere in water, air, soil. They may be the parasites in plants or maybe parasites in animals. Most of the plant diseases like Puccinia, which causes wheat rust, are fungal. But there are few fungi like Penicillium which are beneficial also because they produce antibiotics. Fungi may be unicellular like yeast, we all are aware, or they may be multicellular. All fungi have got thread-like structures called hyphae. These hyphae are present in the form of mycelium. All these hyphae may be of different types. They may be having many nuclei without compartmentalization, known as cenocytic or aseptate fungi. Or they may be having only one nucleus per septa, uninucleate, and they are called septate. All the hyphae have a cell wall which is made up of chitin. So, if you talk about nutrition, all fungi are heterotrophic, but most of them are saprophytes and few are parasites. They may be parasites both on plants as well as animals. Some fungi are also showing symbiotic association. This is a diagram of lichen. It is a symbiotic association between algae and fungus. So, mycorrhiza and lichen both show symbiotic association. So, they are in mutualism with other organisms. So, now let us study the reproduction in fungi. So, you can see reproduction in fungi can be vegetatively, asexually or sexually. So you can see here vegetative reproduction may be through fragmentation. Then asexual reproduction may be through different types of asexual spores like conidiospores, zoospores, sporangiospores. And then sexual reproduction by different specific spores like oospores, ascospores or basidiospores. So fungi is known to be with specific spores. In sexual reproduction, there are 3 steps. These are plasmogamy, karyogamy and meiosis. Let's study them in detail. First is plasmogamy. Whenever there is a fusion of 2 male and female cells, first there is only the fusion of plasma. This is called as plasmogamy. The fusion may be between 2 similar or 2 different cells. Now after plasmogamy, the nucleus fuses. It is called karyogamy. This karyogamy may be immediately, but in some fungi, this diploid cell is not produced immediately. There, especially in Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes, after plasmogamy, each cell has got 2 nuclei, and that is called dikaryotic phase, and that the structure is called dikaryon, and that's why it is called dikaryophase. The process is called dikaryophase, and later on the dikaryophase results into fusion and results into the zygote. After the zygote formation, there is a reduction division called as meiosis. So meiosis results in the formation of haploid spores. So fungi can be divided on the basis of its hyphae, basis of its nutrition or the types of spores produced. So we can classify fungi in 4 classes: Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes and Deuteromycetes. Mycology is the study of fungi. That's why we use the suffix mycetes. So let us study them one by one. First is Phycomycetes. Phycomycetes are the algal fungi. They are aquatic in habitat. They might be seen in decaying wood. Very common examples of Phycomycetes are bread mold, Rhizopus, or albugo. These Phycomycetes have got aseptate hyphae and they reproduce asexually by zoospores, whereas sexually they produce the oospores. And this, in sexual reproduction, you can see Phycomycetes and ultimately produce the zygospores. So this is a sexual reproduction between positive and negative hyphae. Next we come to Ascomycetes. They are commonly called as sac fungi. Very common: Aspergillus, Claviceps, Neurospora, Penicillium. They all are under Ascomycetes. So Ascomycetes, the very commonly known yeast Saccharomyces, it is also Ascomycetes. Penicillium is Ascomycetes. So Ascomycetes is a big class. It is basically saprophyte, but many are parasitic on plants, causing many diseases. The hyphae of Ascomycetes are septate and branched. Asexual reproduction is with the help of conidia, which are liberated into the air, whereas sexual reproduction is in specific structures called asci. They produce ascospores. These ascospores are the sexual spores of Ascomycetes, and these are present inside the fruiting body called as ascocarp. Many Ascomycetes like truffles, morels, they are edible, whereas Neurospora is highly used in genetic study. Next we will study Basidiomycetes, which are called as club fungi. Very common mushroom is an example of Basidiomycetes. Like Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes are also very commonly highly developed fungi. They reproduce by if you see their mycelium, just like Ascomycetes, they are also branched and septate. They reproduce by fragmentation. They don't have any asexual spores, but they just break up and reproduce asexually. But sexually, you must have seen mushroom. It's a basidiocarp, and that results in the formation of basidiospores. These basidiospores are the sexual spores. After dikaryophase, they just grow up and produce the basidiocarp. So the mushroom which we eat is a basidiocarp, and on the lower side of this basidiocarp you can see the basidia having basidiospores. The last class is Deuteromycetes, which are called as imperfect fungi because their only asexual phase is known. Sexual phase is not known. So Deuteromycetes, if you see their structure, they are just like any Ascomycetes or Basidiomycetes. We don't know because their hyphae are also branched and septate, just like Ascomycetes or Basidiomycetes. So most of the Deuteromycetes are parasitic. They cause many fungal diseases like early blight of potato, red rot of sugarcane.